Happiness. It's something we all strive for, yet it can feel elusive, right? Like a butterfly that lands softly on your shoulder, only to flit away when you turn to get a better look. But what if happiness isn't just something that happens to us? What if it's not about luck or some magical formula that only a few possess? What if, and bear with me here, happiness is something we can actively create? In today's video, we're diving deep into the science of happiness and exploring practical, research-backed ways you can cultivate joy in your daily life. We'll uncover the key ingredients of happiness and how you can harness their power to create a life you truly love. So let's start with the big question. What makes us happy? Is it winning the lottery? Landing that dream job? Finding the perfect partner? Well, those things might bring temporary joy, but what about lasting happiness? Psychologists suggest that happiness is influenced by three main factors: genetics, circumstances, and intentional activities. Genetics, that's our DNA, the blueprint we inherit. It plays a role for sure, but it's not the whole story. Then there are our circumstances, our upbringing, our environment. The things that happen to us. These things matter absolutely, but they don't have to define our happiness. And here's the exciting part. Research suggests that about 40% of our happiness is within our control. This is where intentional activities come in, the choices we make, the habits we cultivate, the thoughts we choose to focus on. Over the next few chapters, we'll explore each of these ingredients in detail and how you can weave them into your daily life. Let's talk about gratitude. Practicing gratitude shifts our focus to the abundance around us. Start a gratitude journal. Write 3 things you're grateful for daily. Express gratitude to others. Tell someone you appreciate them. Write a heartfelt thank you note. Chapter 3. The power of connection. Weaving a tapestry of belonging. We humans are wired for connection. It's in our DNA, woven into the very fabric of our being. From the moment we're born, we crave it, we seek it, we thrive in its presence. Connection is not just about having people around us, it's about feeling seen, heard, and understood. It's about knowing that we matter, that our presence makes a difference in the world. Think about a time when you felt deeply connected to someone. Maybe it was a heart-to-heart conversation with a close friend, a shared laugh with a loved one, or even a moment of connection with a stranger that left you feeling surprisingly seen. But here's the thing about connection. It doesn't just happen by chance. Like any meaningful relationship, it takes effort, intentionality, and a willingness to be vulnerable. So how do we cultivate deeper connections in a world that often feels increasingly disconnected? It starts with prioritizing the relationships that matter most. Make time for face-to-face interactions. Put down your phone, turn off the TV, and really be present with the people you care about. Chapter 4. The joy of giving back. Finding purpose beyond ourselves. You know, we often think of happiness as something we seek for ourselves, something we attain through personal achievements or the accumulation of possessions. But what if true happiness, the kind that seeps into our bones and lights us up from within, lies in giving back? Acts of kindness, no matter how small, release a cascade of feel-good chemicals in our brains like oxytocin and endorphins. These hormones, my friends, are like natural mood boosters. When we focus on helping others, our perspective shifts. We become less consumed with our own problems and more attuned to the needs of those around us. This shift in perspective can be incredibly empowering. So, how do we tap into this wellspring of joy and purpose? It doesn't require grand gestures or heroic feats. It's about finding small, meaningful ways to make a difference in the lives of others. Think about your passions, your skills, and the resources you have available. How can you use them to make a positive impact? Chapter 5. Mindfulness and being present. Savoring the beauty of now. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life. We're constantly bombarded with information, deadlines, and to-do lists. But one key to happiness and peace is cultivating mindfulness. Slow down, turn inward, and be present in the here and now. Mindfulness helps us connect with the present moment. Appreciate the beauty that surrounds us. Incorporate simple practices into daily routines. Meditation trains our minds to be present. Mindfulness is about attention in everything we do. Pay attention to your senses when you eat. Notice the colors, textures, and aromas of your food. Outro: creating your happiness. As we wrap up our journey into the science of happiness, I want to leave you with this. Happiness isn't a destination, it's a practice. It's about making conscious choices each day that nourish our souls, strengthen our connections, and fill our cups with joy. Remember those key ingredients we talked about: gratitude, connection, giving back, mindfulness. These aren't just abstract concepts, they're powerful tools available to each of us that can help us create a more joyful and fulfilling life. So my friends, I invite you to start today. Choose one of these practices and weave it into your daily routine. Notice how it makes you feel, and remember, progress over perfection. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.